We're a little over a month into the NBA season here on ESPN. The Celtics come in with a defense that really needs some better players. They try hard, but you've either got it or you don't on the defensive end, and they don't. They will be challenged in this game versus the Bulls, who come in with a very conservative defensive style. Don't expect to see a lot of jumping in the passing lanes because they force very few turnovers. So now let me hand it off to my esteemed colleagues, Bob Steele and Rod West, out in Boston.
Welcome aboard, Hoop fans. We're here at the Celtics Arena in Boston. Bob Steele here with Rod West at my side. Let's take a quick look at the starters tonight. Who's going to shine out there, Rod?
Paul Pierce is a great ball handler, so a lot of pressure rests on his shoulders. The coach is counting on him to play mistake-free basketball.
Okay, Rod, now let's head to center court for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. For the Chicago Bulls, at center, Eddie Curry. At forward, Corey Blunt. Also at forward, Danielle Marshall. At guard, Jay Williams. Also at guard, Jalen Rhodes. And now it's time to meet the starting lineup of the Boston Celtics. At the center position, at a Texas Tech, 6'11". Number 4, Tony Rettini. At forward, from Kentucky, 6'9". Number 8, Antoine Walker. At the other forward position, from Providence, 6'8". Number 55. Eric Jr. At guard, from Nebraska, 6'3", number 20, Eric Strickland. Also at guard, from Kansas, 6'6", number 34, Paul Pierce.
The Celtics get the opening tip. Now in the paint. Fades away inside. Brings the first bucket of the game.
Paul Pierce didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. Blunt with the inbound. Watch the screen. 45 twist. Watch baseline. Passes. Last 85. Turn 4-5. Gets stopped by Batiste. 7 seconds to shoot. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets the far iron, but it goes in.
The three-point shot is his forte, and of course, he nails that one. Bob, you have got to watch him close out there in the outskirts.
The Celtics are just behind here, 3-2. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets right iron, no good. Yanks it down inside. Nice rebound by the 9-year man out of Michigan. Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Curry from the left block. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Eddie Curry has no business taking that shot. He's not going to help his team out that way.
Stolen! The one-handed jam by Curry.
Curry didn't throw down the fanciest dunk right there, but it all counts the same.
Williams is asking for it in the post. Shoots from 13 feet out. Can't get it to drop.
They got a break on that one, Bob. That shot's going to fall 99% of the time.
Curry puts it up inside. It's blocked.
Watch their space.
Marshall puts it up. Gets it to fall. Good defense on the earlier block, but it didn't pay off.
That shot could have gone either way, but this time he had just the edge he needed to sink the basket.
The Celtics work it up court. They're shooting 25% from the floor. Passes it. Elevates. Just over 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Double down. Bounce pass. Marshall fires from 14. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Marshall must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Left wing pass. And low. Passes outside. 7 on the shot clock. Takes a turnaround J. Bounces this one way up there, then through.
Pierce gets the bucket, but he's the beneficiary of one heck of an assist right here.
That's what a good teammate does. He gets you the ball right in the spot where you're most comfortable.
And after that, it's up to you to knock it down, and that's what he does right here.
Curry inbounds the ball.
The Bulls
Bring it up. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Bounce to the paint. It's stolen. Just over 2 minutes here in the first quarter.
Perfect timing of the double team, Bob. You can look it up if you don't believe me. They trapped down low, the man had nowhere to go, and the defense came away with the steal. That's what they wanted.
Watch the pick. 2 and 4, 5. Williams makes the pass. Ball. Caught by Rose. 7 seconds to shoot. The tray was missed by Rose. Blocked for it and got it. Curry capitalizes on the second chance opportunity.
Curry made sure he wasn't coming away empty-handed by throwing it down. The Celtics
Have the ball. They're shooting 40% from the floor. Walker has it. It's blocked. Rose swatted that one away, and it's his first block of the game. Kickback. Ball. 2 and 4, 5. Help down low. Goes with a fadeaway. Gets nothing but net.
Marshall acts like he's going to drive it after making a drop step, but then he stops on a dime and pulls up for the sweet J.
Rod, that's so impressive when a player can change his momentum that quickly and still drain the jumper.
Hey, you never know when you're going to have to switch gears. The good players are always ready to put up the rock.
Petit with the inbound.
The Celtics
Have the ball but are trailing 11-4. Passes. Fired from the post. Answers right back.
He doesn't normally take those, but he saw an opening, got it to fall.
56 seconds here in the first quarter. Inside pass. Marshall releases from the stripe. Connects off the front rim. Get him.
The Celtics
Are at the controls. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Strickland passes. Shoots from the top of the key. Nails it.
Now, that's a guy that can light it up from out there. You have got to watch out for him.
They can go 2 for 1 here if they hurry, Bob. The Bulls
Could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. Passes it. Seven on the shot clock. Nabbed by Rose. Williams fires. Drops in the well-defended shot.
He's in his element when he's shooting that shot, Bob. He is tough to stop out there.
The Celtics
Can cut into the lead with a basket here. Elevates. Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
I like aggressive D, but that's a little bit too aggressive. Almost an assault. You'll pick up the foul on that one every time.
He gets the first of 2. Curry will leave the floor.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Strickland will come off the floor. Marshall throws it in. Stolen. Deflected. And it's loose on the perimeter. We're at the end of one. The score, 15-10.
The Celtics
Trail single digits after one, Rod. Any significant stats that leap out at you?
Assists, Bob. Their offense is bogging down way too much in one-on-one situations, and teammates are not getting set up and aren't setting each other up. They need to create some more opportunities for each other like they've shown they can do from time to time.
Pick him up. Bounce pass. Ball. Basic. Rose passes it. One-on-one. Watch the screen. Uses the crossover. Puts up the shot.
Williams had the straitjacket clamped on him out there. Nice defensive stop.
Passes. Baker pulls the trigger from 8. It's blocked.
You've got to love the rejection right there. That's how you play the game. Makes this old coach proud.
The layup was banked in by Rose. Walker inbounds the ball.
The Celtics
Work it up court. They're shooting 44% from the floor.
84 pop.
Passes it.
Come down low. Get up.
Passes. Pierce fires.
Ball. Pierce.
A simple but effective pump fake gets him enough room to bury the J. That's a clever move.
Especially when you're able to knock down the open jumper on a consistent basis.
The Bulls
Have the rock. They're 1 out of their last 3 from the arc. Williams dishes it off. Skies botches the lay-in. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Baker with the inbound.
The Celtics
Head into the front court. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Passes it. Baker pulls the trigger from the high post. Can't get the bucket, but he gets the foul and will go to the line for 2.
As a coach, I always said, if you're going to foul like that. Make sure the shot has no chance of going in.
He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. The defensive rebound by Marshall. Marshall has the ball. He's 3 out of his last 4 from the floor.
Ball. Watch out inside.
Lobbed.
3 under 5. It's going inside.
7 seconds to shoot. Rose with the ball. Rose gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 9 in the game.
defense has to get a body on him out there. Make him think twice before he takes that shot. The Celtics
would love to cut into the lead some more with a bucket here. McCarty takes the turnaround J. He gets back iron and out. Yanks it down inside. Marshall puts it up inside, bounces off the left rim and out.
Marshall can't believe he blew that one, and neither can I. No excuse not to finish when you're that close. The Celtics
have it. They're shooting 41% from the floor. Rose grabs the defensive board. Rose has it. He's 3 of 5 from the floor. Received by Bagaric.
Open in.
Launches from beyond the arc. Hits the front rim.
Robinson had everything going his way, but that wide open 3 wouldn't fall for him.
Takes a quick shot. Bounces it off the left rim, then in.
Great look and a great bucket right here. Let's check that out again, Bobby.
Oh, that was a nice feed, Rod.
And no doubt about that, but it's only an assist if the guy makes the basket, and he does right here.
Robinson throws it in.
The Bulls
would love to extend their lead this trip down. Rose with the rock. Pass back. Picked off.
I hate to say it, but I'm going to. That was a limp pass. If you want to get the outside pass beyond your defenders, you've got to put more zip on the ball. They did everything right but make the delivery, Bobby.
It's rejected.
The Bulls
bring it up. They're shooting 25% from the arc. Williams, with the great feed, picks up his 6th assist.
Timeout. The Celtics
will take a timeout here. The T looks fresh coming back on the floor. Bagaric will head to the bench.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Walker comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while.
Substitution for the Celtics.
The Celtics
Have the ball. They're 1 out of their last 6 from the floor.
Ball.
Strickland passes the ball. It's knocked away.
The Bulls
Touched it last, right before it went out of bounds. Williams inbounds the ball. Launches from beyond the arc. Puts too much on it.
Pierce comes away empty, but he was played pretty well on that. I'm not surprised he missed it.
Caught by Williams.
Double up.
Takes a wide open shot. Makes it in.
Pick him up.
The Celtics
Are at the controls. They're 0 out of their last 2 from the arc.
Ball.
Passes.
Yo, power stat.
Uses the crossover.
Watch out inside.
Inside. The jumper was buried by Pierce. Williams stepped on the line, and they'll give the ball up. Marshall will leave the floor.
Substitution for the
You know
Bulls.
they've got those lines painted there for a reason. A good player knows exactly where he is at all time and does not slip out of bounds like that.
Rose makes the pass.
The Bulls
Work it up court. They're shooting 57% from the floor. Nice laying off the glass by Williams. Walker with the inbound. 36 seconds here in the second quarter. Bounce pass. Passes it. Pierce takes off.
Defensive
Watches
foul.
the
That's his
lay-in.
first personal foul. Second team foul.
He can't get the first.
Substitution for the
Marshall
Bulls.
will come back onto the floor. Williams brings it up. He's 2 out of his last 4 from the floor. Rose has it.
Push by. Inside.
Lobbed
Double down.
in the paint. 7 on the shot clock. Blunt uses the leaner inside. Can't get it to fall.
The Celtics
Have the rock. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. That long 3 was nailed by Strickland. The clock runs out, and we're heading to the half. The score, 27-21. Let's throw it to Clark in the studio for a quick halftime recap.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Here's a quick breakdown of the numbers from the first half. The Bulls have done a great job of taking and hitting higher percentage shots, but surprisingly, this game is still close. Expect a real dogfight out there in the second half. Jalen Rose, in the first half, has a total of 9 points and 1 steal. A clear choice for our Sega Sports Hot at the Half player. That will do it for now. Make sure to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the conclusion of the game. We'll send you back to Bob and Rod.
Marshall throws it in.
Pick him up.
Williams passes.
Quick. Watch that low.
Gets busy. Gets the lay-in.
Jalen Rose is the kind of player that drives an offense. He can influence a game with his passing skills as much as with his shooting skills. The Celtics
Can cut into the lead with a basket here. Goes up. Passes. Rose launches from beyond the arc. Rose from the arc. That's 2 from downtown. Williams inbounds the ball.
The Celtics
Head into the front court. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor.
What's the block?
Strickland passes it.
I'm open. 3 and 5.
Pierce shoots from 12. Buries his 13th point of the game.
Bob, if I were still coaching, I want a guy like this on my team. He's not just looking for his own shot. He wants to get his teammates involved, and that's how you win.
Williams has the ball. He's shooting 50% from the floor. Nice laying off the glass by Williams.
The Celtics
Have it. They're 1 out of their last 3 from the arc. Passes it. The ball's loose. Passes.
Williams snags another one to help his team keep the lead. Man, remind me not to bump into this guy on a crowded street. He might hurt you.
Went in for the layup, but it's off the mark by Williams.
The Celtics
Bring it up. They're shooting 45% from the floor. Fires from the right block. It's blocked.
Woo, just a little bit too much contact on that one, Bob. You got to be more in control when you're going strong to the ball like that. Too easy of a call for the ref.
He can't get the first. He sinks the second. Curry with the inbound. Williams works it up court. He's 3 of 6 from the floor. Williams dishes it off. Goes with the crossover.
That's a great job to close after the crossover and get a hand on the orange. Quick hands right there, Bob.
The Celtics
Have the ball. They're shooting 33% from the arc. Yanks it down inside.
Williams is only an average shooter in the best of conditions, and with the defender all over him, that certainly wasn't the best condition.
Into the low post. Daniel Marshall gets airborne. Gets the lay-in.
That's a big bucket, and better yet, it puts some serious space between these two teams. You want to hold that lead steady or open it up if you can.
The Celtics
Are at the controls. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Strickland from the left block.
This time down, motion 25.
Strickland has the ball. The shot clock is at 5. Amazing play, Rob. Let's check it out on the replay.
Strickland gets the bucket, but he's the beneficiary of one heck of an assist right here.
That's what a good teammate does. He gets you the ball right in the spot where you're most comfortable.
And after that, it's up to you to knock it down, and that's what he does right here.
Marshall throws it in. Williams heads up court. He's shooting 50% from the floor. Passes it once, gets aggressive, gets the lay-in.
Rose made the great inside pass right there. It can be dangerous to push the ball inside sometimes, but that's where the high percentage shots are.
Strickland has an opportunity to get his 3rd 3 of the night. This trip down. Grabbed by Walker. The clock winds down to 6. Strickland passes the ball. Paul Pierce launches from beyond the arc. Picks up his 5th point of the quarter. He has a total of 16 so far.
He is just brutal on the defense from the three-point land, Bob. Truly one of the great shooters in this league.
The Bulls can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. The 3 ball was dropped in by Williams.
Williams made the best of a bad pick and turned lemons into lemonade.
Strickland has it. He's shooting 100% from the arc. Passes. Shoots. That's money. He's got 18 tonight.
It's always tougher to hit a jumper while you're moving.
He shows perfect concentration and control and knocks it down. Curry inbounds the ball. Rose brings it up. He's 2 out of his last 3 from the arc. Passes it.
Over two. Flair.
Gets stopped by Strickland. It's picked off. Strickland now has it.
You can't expect to retain possession if you're willing to let go a bad pass like that, Bob. You really have to thread the needle when going inside.
Pierce has the basket and has 9 points so far this quarter. He has a total of 20 so far. Williams has the ball. He has 9 points from the floor. Pass low post. Shoots in the paint. Defensive rebound by Rose. Shot attempt from the high post was missed by Rose. Rebounded by Batiste.
Rose was playing the percentages there. He generally makes that shot, but not that possession.
Williams makes the pass. Strickland takes a turnaround J. Gets right iron, no good. We've just finished the 3rd quarter. The score, 41-34.
The Celtics
Still couldn't get the lead and entered the 4th trailing single digits. What do you think has been the difference so far statistically, Rod?
Three-point shooting, Bob. They're doing a nice job out-shooting the opposition from the perimeter, but it's not enough at the moment.
Walker with the inbound. Passes. Walker leaves the ground. Watches the lay-in.
Way to clean the offensive glass right there, Bob.
The defensive rebound by Blunt. Passes it. Rose is at the controls. He's 2 of 3 from the arc. The steal.
Bad pass. If you've got two guys in your face like that, you've got to strip them quickly, or you're toast.
Walker is looking for the ball. Shoots from just inside the line. I can't think the well-defended shot.
The D really pours on the pain for the stop right there. That's some great basketball, Bob.
The Bulls work it up court. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the arc. Williams passes.
Pick him up.
7 seconds to shoot. Passes. Rose lets it go from the wing. Doesn't get it all the way there.
He's almost a guaranteed deuce from that range, but the D kept a little bit closer than his shadow. He's going away empty-handed.
Pierce with the ball. Nice shot in the paint by Pierce.
Walker made a great decision. He saw someone had a better shot than he did, and he gave it up. Now that's a team player.
Team play is contagious, Rod. Keep our eyes out tonight for some more great passes. Curry throws it in. Williams has the rock. He has 4 points from the paint. Passes it. They're inside. Nabbed by Curry. 7 on the shot clock. Marshall shoots with the clock winding down. Doesn't get the tough shot. Tipped up and in by Curry. That basket has really helped their turnaround from the first half.
Look at these numbers, Bobby. Big-time reversal that is responsible for their lead here.
Strickland with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. Launches from beyond the arc. Bounces off the left rim and out.
He had the look, he had the room, he had the time, but it just didn't go down for him. The defense lucked out right there.
Williams with the rock. Seven seconds to shoot. Releases. Drops in his 14th point tonight.
This guy has such a great crossover, you always have to be looking to guard the drive to the basket.
But he can also pull up and hit the jumper just like he did right there, Rod.
And that's what makes him so dangerous. The Celtics
will take a timeout here. Walker inbounds the ball. Strickland heads up court. He's 2 of 4 from the floor. Strickland passes it. They work it in. It's knocked away. Pierce sinks his 24th point this game.
You'll sink those all day, Bob. What a nice shot.
The Bulls have the rock. They're shooting 50% from the arc. Passes. Seven on the shot clock. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Can't answer back.
That's a nice job fighting on the offensive board.
Curry gets the second chance bucket.
The Celtics
will take a timeout here. T with the inbound. Strickland has it. He's 2 out of his last 4 from the floor. Strickland dishes it off. From inside, puts up a miss.
Williams has the uncanny ability to blow even the easiest shots inside, and that's sad.
The Bulls head into the front court. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Passes it. There's the steal. Walker comes away with his 3rd pickpocket tonight. Strickland brings it up. He's shooting 50% from the floor. Launches from beyond the arc. Can't drop the lightly contested shot. Z leaps up. Curry is going to be hit with a blocking call. That's his first foul of the game. He can't get the first. He sinks the second. Curry throws it in. Rose has an opportunity to get his third three of the night this trip down. Williams passes the ball. They push it inside. Takes it back out. Out on the wing. 7 seconds to shoot. Marshall puts it up from a step inside the line. Gets back iron and out.
That right there is good court sense. Adjusting on the fly and keeping the pressure on. That's how you play successful defense, Bob.
The Celtics
will take their very last timeout. Received by Walker. Passes. The pass is intercepted. Williams with the personal. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The Bulls
turn it over. That's their 8th.
He just lost concentration, didn't keep track of his feet, and then lost it out of bounds. He's got to keep his mind in the game, Bob.
Walker has it. Walker launches from beyond the arc. Bounces off the left rim and out. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Walker inbounds the ball. Strickland has the ball. He's shooting 100% from the arc. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
He had the room to shoot, and he had a good look at the rim, but he just couldn't drain it.
Rose takes a quick shot. Gets right iron, no good. That's the end of the ball game. Your final score, 49-39. And that wraps it up. Be sure to tune into SportsCenter to catch the latest news, scores, and highlights. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Thanks for joining us here at the ESPN Postgame Show. I'm Clark Dishman. The Bulls come away with a decisive 10-point win over the Celtics. They now move to 6-9 on the year. The Bulls just made a determined effort tonight to only take high-percentage shots. The opposing team just couldn't pressure their shooters enough, and that proved to be the big difference tonight. Jalen Rose finished the game with a total of 14 points and 1 steal. He's our ESPN Player of the Game. He was the difference tonight. Well, that will do it for now. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you next game.